Hello guys, so I'm back with another day summary. As as like I don't know if you are seeing or I don't know, but I know since I didn't make any videos from last maybe around 2 3 days. Um, Maybe last I made a video and posted something and worked was on Thursday. I made the video and posted, I guess. Yeah, I made the video. After that, I didn't do any much work. I wanted to, but I wasn't just in good headspace, or you can say, uh, mm, there were many hurdles in between that didn't allow me, didn't give my brain the space to do some work. So yeah, it took the whole weekend to get the headspace back. So I so on Sunday Eve I slept on time, wake up, woke up. I'm just trying to do better. I just hope this video thing helps me at a long run be better. I don't care if I learn the web development, even if I could deliver a good summary after a good streak of amount of doing this, I will be very very happy because it's also very very challenging to summarize everything, to speak so fluently. Yeah, so I did some work today. I worked for like around from at the morning I had a stretch of continuous 4 hours from like around 10:20 a.m. to 2:20 a.m. p.m. to 2:20 p.m. In this, I saw some JavaScript. Then I did some of JavaScript. Then since I was lagging behind, I didn't do much work. In past few days, I revisited, and now to be honest, I'm just getting a bit shaky whether how to do JavaScript because I'm getting this feeling that it's so hard. Whether I will be able to do it or not. I don't think it's my thing. JavaScript. That's what my thing in JavaScript. I didn't get that feeling in HTML CSS. I was just able to pull things off, but in JavaScript I was like whether I can or I cannot. So yeah, I was very much in doubt. So then I said I did some work. Then I went from starting to revise what I did learn so that I can get a better understanding of how to do the future work. Since I wasn't getting this feeling that I remember anything from my past studies of JavaScript. So yeah, last time I last last week I was trying to find some videos on YouTube that I could learn from the way I did on HTML CSS, but I wasn't even enjoying there while watching the YouTube videos. So I was just very much confused that I'm not enjoying my self study. I'm already confused with the JavaScript and I'm not finding a good video to watch. So I was very much, but yeah, so I did some work. Let's start it, let's do it. I get this focus that I have to do some work today, so I just started doing the JavaScript today. I did some of its work, but I tried to do it and then my mind was just keep wavering. So I took a breath. I sat still for around 10 minutes, gathered my mind back, and again started to study the JavaScript. When I was studying the JavaScript, I was doing this operators work. So I had this W3 schools site to study. So I did some work on operators there. Then after completing that article, they gave a few exercises. So I started doing those exercises. Then they were very short, not so hard, but not very easy. It touched them. Suddenly I was enjoying those exercises. So I felt, okay, this is interesting. And I was like, okay, let's try this W3 schools articles to study JavaScript. Then I saw that before my operators article, the JavaScript had like around maybe 5 to 6 pages on different topics from introduction to reach their operators. So I just felt that maybe I should learn from there. I should study from there. So I opened the first page of JavaScript or W3 schools and started reading some of their works there. Yeah, I read something, I understood something. Then it was the basic stuff which I already knew. So I started getting bored. Then I continued, boring. Then after some time, I got to learn few new things, and it finally I covered all till that operator thing. So I covered JavaScript through that through those articles or blogs, you could say. So I just decided maybe what if I could do HTML CSS through videos. Maybe for starting, I should stick to these blogs only for JavaScript, since I'm not getting that much confidence while watching the videos, nor I'm enjoying them. Yeah, those blog reading was a hustle too, but at some point I felt, okay, this is making sense. This is making sense. I have I have a few issues too that I will ask some of my seniors, someone who can help me out. Let's see if I can do in a day or in a couple of days. Let's see what I can do. So I did that much work. So I covered till operators, which was past study that I already did, and there were some topics that I touched on the days I didn't do any videos. I didn't make any videos, so it was just a basic stuffs, but I didn't revise them. So I just saw them at that moment, and maybe I was getting a feeling I haven't watched it. So after that 4 hours of 220, I went out. I took some break. When later in the evening, I said maybe around 4:15 or 4:20, I again set to study the JavaScript. So this time those topics that I didn't do on Thursday, Friday, or at the weekend. So out of those, I did Friday's work and revisited all the concepts. I got to learn a few things. Right now, I can recall maybe it was about document.get element ID. That was mainly the use there. Element.id, then in bracket it's the name of the class, then dot, then you can say inner HTML or style, and the property equals to something around this. This is what I practiced there, and then that was how much video I made at that time. Now I'm making this video. Now suddenly I remember right now only ki there is I am going to do some work tomorrow, and that will be a bit more advanced, and I need to cover that those topics that I left on Saturday and Friday also. Friday also, so I covered the Thursday's topic, but Fridays and Saturdays topics I haven't covered yet. So I have to cover that too. If I don't do that, I won't be able to understand tomorrow's topic. So I just remembered it, and I'm getting a feeling that I might have to do that right now. I might, or maybe I will just go to sleep and try to wake up early and do the work so that I don't spoil my schedule, because that's what also I'm trying to get back. I've fucked it up too much. I must get it back. I'm trying. It's a long process. I hope I get my schedule back too. So let's see. If I do the work, I will make a timeless video. If I don't do the work, I will go to sleep, and after waking up, after waking up, I might do that. After waking up, I hope I wake up early on the right time after 6 7 hours, and I got the sleep the moment I go to sleep, because that's the most typical part. I have a good night's sleep, but the most difficult part is I don't get the sleep when I want to sleep. If I want to sleep right now, sometimes it could even take 2 3 hours to. And I took a nap in the afternoon also, so I'm just. Yeah, I just remembered right now, so I'm not sure if I will get the sleep at the time I'm hoping. I hope it does, because if it does, I get the sleep. I can wake on time tomorrow and do the work before that, before I start learning that advanced thing, which are connected. So I hope so. Or and also while doing that get element by ID thing, I also understood that the thing that on the track on website, that track and location thing that was done through JavaScript, it was how it was made possible. So I just got a gist of it. It was display block, display none, and also got a hint that if statements can be used if I want to make that happen. So I will have to test that functionality also, where either in individuality, or I might just put that element directly into the track on project. Let's see what I do. I hope it works, because my track on project is so messed up. I'm not sure it will work there. I might, because the same reason my navbar, my nav links with a bot, I made a nav link on navbar whose bottom border used to transition at the middle point, and used to go from left and right to their end point. So this I was not able to pull it off in the track on side, but when I did it outside in an individual project, it was working. Yeah, I did some of the work. I got to a point where it was going from left to right, but from middle to left and right, I had to use ChatGPT. But this track JavaScript thing, track and location thing, the way it on click it disappear, it hides and shows the other thing, that I guess I will have to test if I can do it in the Tacon website directly, or I have to what I can say, do it individually, just like nav links. Let's see what I can do. So thank you guys. Let's see what happens.